Friday? Because when our kids were in school in Cameroon, they had school on Saturdays. Was yours? Yeah.
No, in Mozambique it's different. It's from Monday to Friday.
Okay, Monday to Friday.
Sometimes we have some activities. We used to have some activities on Saturday.
Okay.
Or helping to clean the school or do some playing.
Okay. All right. Sports. Did you have sports at your school?
Yeah.
Okay. What were some of the sporting activities you remember doing in school?
I remember football, running.
Okay.
Race. Yeah, jumping the rope. How you say?
Jump rope?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will ask Gian to help me because he can speak Portuguese. So if I forget some words.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Eu falo muito português.
Okay.
What you telling me, babe? We had the whole interview in Portuguese, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where, we're cross-cultural.
Right.
Yeah, we can translate. No, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you were the second of 8 and your mother and father. What was the religion of your home?
The main religion, both from my father he was a Muslim. He's a Muslim.
Okay, so
yeah.
Is your name Muslim or?
Yeah, it's full Muslim. Ansha Maulana is literally.
Okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so here you are. You're in Mozambique and high school. Did you go to the same primary school as high school? Was high school different?
No. Some schools are different. Most of school is different. There's primary school at one specific place and a secondary school at other place. I went in 2 different schools.
Okay.
I went to primary that was closest, that I had 5 minutes to go. And other was a little bit far, but not bad. I could walk.
Okay. Tell me about your mother. What was she like? What's she like?
My mother, she liked fashion.
She liked fashion?
Yes.
Was she a seamstress? Did she sew or anything like that?
Yeah, she can sew, but not really well, just to fix our clothes stuff.
Okay.
But she really liked fashion.
Okay.
Yesterday she told me, can you buy a dress for me? I said, how can I send a dress for you? She said, I saw a dress. Can you buy a dress for me, please?
A dress in Bermuda. Mercy.
Okay. Yeah.
Money. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Does she like Western styles then? This is why she's asking?
Yeah, dress.
Okay, she wants a Western style dress.
Yeah. She's like, you're there. Can you buy something for me, like a dress? Like, Mom, let's talk about it later.
Okay, well, it's all possible. We have a couple of department stores here. We might be able to help you out. I'm afraid most of the sales are over, and most of the clothes are winter clothes. So, does it get cold in Mozambique?
Yeah, sometimes. The coldest I remember was 19.
Okay.
18.
Okay, that's in Celsius, and we do Fahrenheit here, so I'm not quite sure what that temperature is. But John Lucas going to look it up.
You said 18 or 19?
Yeah.
Okay, we do a little research here.
Do you guys say it different way?
We do Fahrenheit. We don't do Celsius.
I don't know how is the...
Yeah.
So that's 64.
Okay.
Oh, 64 degrees.
That's like
it's not bad.
No.
Fahrenheit.
That's like our normal winter. It gets a little colder than that. Obviously, now it's probably about 60. Okay, so tell me about your dad. What was he like?
Yeah, my dad, he likes travel.
He likes to travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I remember, he always traveling. Always. Busy man, businessman, working so hard.
Okay, traveling around Mozambique or traveling outside of the country?
Outside of the country, yeah.
Okay.
But most African countries.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Has any of your family ever been outside of Africa?
Yes, my father. Oh, no, outside of Africa?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
I'm the first one.
So you were the pioneer.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Did you ever travel with your dad?
No.
No.
My dad's to say, no, it's business. You will distract me asking a lot of questions. My father was so direct with everything. It's like, can I go with you? No, I'm busy. You'll be asking a lot of things, so I don't have time for that. Stay with your mom. Like, okay. Sorry for asking. Okay.
Yeah. So you're in high school, and this is kind of where we kind of pick up the story of what we heard on the boat. Tell us about your faith journey, because that's very interesting. You told us you grew up in a Muslim home, but you had a faith journey. Tell us
Yeah.
how that happened.
Well, I always wanted to know things deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to just someone come to tell me, do this. This is why. I can ask why, and they say it's the right thing to do, but I want to know why it's the right thing to do. I can say they were my journey to search for something different that I used to started. Of course, I grew up in a Muslim family, very strict family. Rules, morals. You have to be perfect. You have to be right. You have to do right things. So, yeah, and I was asking why I have to do this, no? And because of God, that's what I learned from my father. My father was my best friend, you know?
Wow,
And then
wow.
we used to talk about religion, different religions a lot. But I had a lot of questions, and I didn't want to disappoint him, like asking about different religions. And I started to search by myself and for something that I wanted to know, you know. And I found out, like, searching one by one, and I met a friend in this journey of looking for the truth or to know more about who is God.
Sure.
And he told me about Jesus, and I knew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know about Jesus? Had you heard about Jesus before?
Yeah, I knew that was different perspective, different way about Jesus, you know. And
Okay.
I knew that he was a prophet and these things, and like Jesus is Savior or he's God, all of these things. I didn't know that. So what I knew about Christianity is that people can go to church and they be like a good people, apparently, like we're in the temple, we're in the church, we have to behave, we have to be good. That's what I knew about.
Where did you hear about that? How did you get that information?
Because I knew my friends.
Okay, so your friends were Christian. Okay.
My friends were Christians, and we
Okay.
had so crazy Christians. And I said, if I want to be, I would never be a Christian.
Oh dear.
I said it.
You said it.
I
based
said-
on your friends and the others who were Christians.
I said I will not be Christian because I don't want to be like you. I like you. I love you as a friend, but I don't want to behave like you.
Wow,
Because I grew
wow.
up in the family very strict with the rules. You
Okay.
have to be polite. You have to do what's right. If
Okay.
you do wrongs, you will be in very big trouble. So like. My Christian friends are like messing up with everything, everyone, and I say, "Bro, you can be my friend, but I don't want to be a Christian."
Right.
And when we moved to other place in Nampula, in our city, we moved, and then I met a neighbor who shared about Jesus in different way, and I said, you know, I heard a lot about Jesus. Who are you talking about? Because I know Jesus different way. He's Isa, he's a prophet, you know, as I told you before. And I said, I don't know. What are you? Who are you talking about?
Can't be the same people, huh? Same person, because
Yeah.
I see one over here and you're telling me, okay,
Yeah,
different.
and he said, you know, the truth. Everyone has the truth. It's depend of you if you want to take it seriously or you just want to take it lightly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
okay.
say, okay, you can tell me. He said it's the same. It's one Jesus. It's only one.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he's the true, the way, and the life, and these stuffs. I say, oh, okay, cool. And he didn't say much about his faith. He didn't share, you know. He was like being my friend. One thing, he was being very like Christian, you know. You read the Bible, you see, be honest. I could see this on him.
So he was living that life.
Yeah, he was living Christianity, you know. And I was curious because I was struggling.
Hold that 1 point. Caller, I see you calling. Please, we're going to finish up with this and we will take your calls after Ancha finished telling her story. So thank you for calling. Go ahead, Ancha. Yes,
Yeah,
so this
and
person was living that life.
Yeah, and I was curious because most of the things that my parent told me to do, I couldn't do it. You know, it was so hard to be kind. I want to be kind, but I don't expecting anything for me was hard. It's like if I want to be kind for you, I'm expecting something from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
something
okay,
in return.
yeah,
I'm kind to you, so
yeah.
what are you giving me back?
Yes, and then
Okay.
it's like, okay, you're my friend. Okay, I give you this, you give me this. You know, that was my normal life. So
Yeah.
for my neighbor, it was different. He just came, talked to us, and share. Sometimes he brought some food and like
To your family?
Let's share.
Wow.
And I was curious why he's doing this.
Uh-huh,
That was my
uh-huh.
question.
Yeah,
why
yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing this?
Yeah, yeah.
And then one of these days I asked him, well, why doing this? We're not asking you to be kind.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you coming, visiting, and being so kind? You are different. And he said, you know, I don't have much to say. I would just say it's because of Jesus. I'm a Christian person, so this is what I learned from the Bible. And I was like, okay, so you learned it in the church. Because my mind was, okay, church people messing up with everything, you know. And then when he told me he's from the church and then Jesus, I was like, maybe he has something to tell me more about it. And
Okay. So you are now
Yeah.
convinced that there's more to this Jesus than
Yeah.
what you had seen before.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was, okay. I didn't ask him much because I didn't want to go deeper, you know.
Sure, understandable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were a Muslim and he was a Christian.
Yeah, I couldn't be friends, two friends.
Okay.
Yeah, and after that, it just he gave me Bible. He gave me Bible, and I started reading. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, I was like, okay, this is God's will. I learned more, but in my heart, I was convinced to accept Jesus as a savior, not as a prophet. But I didn't want. I was too proud to tell my friend that
Okay.
I want Jesus, and can you lead me? What can I do?
Okay.
And then other side, I was scared, and I didn't want to disappoint my father because I respect him so much. And I was keeping this. And then one of these days, I was just coming from my grandma's house, and it was close to the church. And he said, "Okay, I've been invited you to church for a long time, and today is your day to go to church." I was like, "Oh, I don't have excuse."
No, time to
Yeah.
go. So how long were you reading the Bible and meeting with your neighbor? What time of period was that?
Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it was 1 year.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
a whole
1
year.
year, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, 1 year.
All right. So you read the Bible, and what you had read in the Bible convinced you that Jesus was your savior.
Yeah, it's like, this is what I saw in the Bible. In John, and you know, all these Gospels. And I didn't have any place to run for because everything was about him.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't have excuse because I knew what it was about.
You were convinced that
Yeah.
this book was true.
Yeah.
So did you go to church?
Yeah, I went.
You went. Okay.
Yeah, the bad thing was he just said, okay, you sit here in front. I said, why should I sit in front? Say, no, this is how we do it for the guests.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. You're a
Yeah.
special guest now, right?
Yeah, and
right.
then honestly, I didn't like anything in the church in that day because people were like shouting, and I was like, I can't run because I was in front. Everyone would know that I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, but in that Sunday, I didn't understand the message. But when I left and exit, I saw like girls from the church, and they were so kind, polite, and you know, pure people. You could see they are very pure, happy, and this is what I was looking for.
Wow.
And I left. That was my message because they were so kind with me. And I said, okay, I left, but I will go back to church. Not because my friend or because of Jesus, but I want to know how fake they can be, how long they can pretend to be. Because in my mind was like, they're doing the same like my friends, you
Okay,
know? What I
yeah,
said
yeah.
in the beginning. Yeah. And I went, but actually they were like normal people, you know,
Yeah.
acting, being kind because they are kind.
Right.
They're
right.
not pretending to be.
Sure. Sure.
And I said, you know, I'm done. I can't hide. I can't run from this. Can you tell me, how can I be like this? How can I do? Yeah, and they told me, you know, we don't do this by our own. It's Jesus in us who is helping us to be what you see.
Okay.
And then I said, please, I want this Jesus. Can he come in my
Amazing.
life? Like,
Amazing.
do something in me? Like, I can.
Yeah.
And I became a Christian. Of course, my family wasn't that happy with the idea.
Did you get baptized? Was there a baptism
Yeah.
or was there a ceremony? What was the?
Was baptized.
Okay.
I was baptized. Since then, I decided to be really Christian because I didn't want to bring the image that I had about Christianity, you know? Because I say, I want to be a Christian. I am a Christian. I will be a Christian. And then I will show everyone that
Yes.
I am a Christian.
Wow.
So,
And how old were you, Anja?
I was around 16, 17.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
did your family embrace you with this decision? What happened? How okay, you know, we're excited for you. You have now accepted Jesus. You're now a Christian. You've adopted this sense of what Christianity is all about.
Yeah.
The fruits of the Spirit. So what happened?
Yeah, my mom saw me reading the Bible. You know, you can hide everything from everyone in your house, but you can't from your mother.
No, that is true.
Listen to me, you know what I mean.
Indeed. I'm a mother, so I know, and I've had a mother, so I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, and my mother said, I'm seeing you reading that book. I just want to let you know you in very big trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah, because of course I was trader, you know.
You were a traitor, yeah.
Yeah, and I asked my mom to not tell. She said, I can't hide this. It's a very serious matter, you know. And yeah, my father knew that he was, how I was expecting that happened. He was super disappointed. And then he asked me what I should choose between me, Jesus, and him. As I thought he's just joking. And I say, no, I want Jesus. And he said, okay, so go with Jesus. You won't stay here anymore with us and stuff. That was very hard season
Indeed.
of my life.
Indeed.
How old were you then?
I was around 16, 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what did you do? That was meaning for him. The meaning for him was you need to leave the house. You're no longer
Yeah.
part of the family.
Yeah. And because I was bringing shame to the family, you know. Yeah. And, you know, God prepared someone to take care of me.
Wow.
And, yeah, I met a lady. She told me, okay, you can stay in my house with the deal, you know. You take care of my babies, my kids,
right.
and then I pay your school fee. And that was the deal. Actually, she paid everything.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing. Yeah. God provided.
Yeah, God provided.
Right. So how long did you stay with her?
1 year.
Okay.
1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that must have been very painful to not be
Yeah.
with your family.
That was my first time living far from my family. Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
brothers and your sisters, you couldn't have any contact
No,
or
not at
anything
all.
with them.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did your faith help you through this time?
Yeah, you know, I was super excited to my new journey with God. And all that I was thinking about wasn't my problems. I didn't feel that much pain in that time for being far from them. I
Okay.
was just
You were
curious to know
okay.
more. I want to read more. There's a Bible school or somewhere where I can read. I can just learn. I thought that was normal, you know. And I don't remember having like bad time because of that.
Okay. So your
Yeah, I was
faith
sad.
was bolstered by
Yeah.
the schools and the studies and
Yeah.
the family, the
Yeah.
new family that
Yeah.
that you had come to know.
So
Wow.
I have a quick question. Would you say you're generally an optimistic person, or was your Christian journey giving you that faith to be optimistic?
I would say my Christian journey gave me this grace, you know,
Okay.
to be like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most people panic in something like that. They'll panic, they'll be scared, they'll have regret. But for
Yeah.
you, you're here smiling like, "Well, it was fine, you know. This is normal to me." So
It's very common in this environment. It's very
Okay.
common. It's like I have friends that left their family. You have to be strong.
okay,
You know, I grew up in the family where they where I saw people growing up alone. You know, you have to be strong. If you face problems, you don't follow the problems. You have to see if you cannot deal with that. You move on.
interesting.
Yeah. What are you going to stand if you see if nothing will change? You have to do something.
Wow.
That's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
for you to learn that by 16, because some people struggle to leave the house at 21. And, and at 16, you're kind of accepting the fate and receiving
Yeah.
a solution almost immediately.
Yeah, yeah. So you finished high school, yeah, and then what did you do?
That time when I finished high school, I missed my family so much,
Aw.
so much. And then I was praying if I could have a chance to meet them again, you know.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, my mom called me. She said, "Okay, if you want to come back home, our doors are open, but don't share your faith here. Respect our boundaries." I say, "Okay, cool." And
Okay,
I asked them, I say, "I will not change my mind."
Right,
I said,
right.
"Okay." They said, "Okay."
okay.
Yeah, I went back home.
And what was that like?
It was weird. I was so different than others.
Did they notice a difference?
Yeah, they noticed.
What did they notice?
I mean, I wasn't that honest person, even if my family told me to be honest and to do right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was rebellious teenager.
Okay,
and then-
rebellious teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rebellious
Ooh, wow. No, I can't believe that, aren't you?
That's true. My
Okay.
God. This is what Jesus do with people, you know? He changed people and you don't notice what
Yeah.
happened before.
Yeah.
You become new creation.
Yes, you
become
do.
new person.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Yeah.
do. Okay.
And then they saw I was, respecting them and doing right things, like behaving. My mom asked me, "What changed in you?"
uh-huh.
I say, my answer was what my neighbor told me. And what he said was, because of Jesus. And that was what I said.
Wow.
Yeah, I
wow.
decided to not disturbing them with the verses and saying. I just stayed on my own. It's like, okay, I will keep my faith with me. I respect my family, the boundaries, and
What about your siblings? Did they notice a difference as well?
yeah, they did. My younger sister always used to tell me to tell her the stories in the Bible. And
Did she?
Yeah.
What was her favorite story?
I told her about the David.
David, okay.
Yeah, I told her about David, how he was small and courageous to. Yeah, and was one of easier to tell because I didn't know that much about the
okay,
Bible
okay,
at the time.
all right.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. After high school, did you go to college? What was the plan after high
Yeah,
school?
after high school, I went to work.
You went to
normal,
work?
Yeah, normal
Okay.
work. I started work with a pastor. He is on a company, and he invited me to work with him.
Okay.
When I moved to South
Okay.
to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, there was a transformation in your family. Tell us how that happened.
Well, as I said, I decided to be a light, salt, and a letter because my family didn't know God the way how I knew, you know. And I decided to let them know God through my life, and I would live the Christianity life to forgive, love them.
Got it.
Even if sometimes my brothers annoy me all the time, but it's like Jesus. Even though I have to love them, I'm so upset right now. Yeah, I'm second oldest, and then
Okay.
others like young. You can imagine.
I can guess. Yeah. Big sister.
Yeah, big sister, and I should love them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, because of this small attitude, is that
Yeah. And gestures and lifestyle.
gestures, yeah. They start to ask me about my faith, and then I shared because they asked me because I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, they one by one start to say, "Oh, can I go your church this Sunday?" And now my siblings and my mom, they become Christian.
They are now Christians.
Wow.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah.
Good question. Like, what was that timeline? Was that over a course of how long?
Oh, it's so easy to tell, like stories in the Bible. You read, the beginning and the end is easy.
But how long did it take for them to go? Because you came back at
Yeah.
17, you
Yeah.
said?
And then it was 1 year.
1 year and they all became Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, you work fast, man.
That's a powerful, powerful
Yeah, it was
testimony.
1 year. I remember it was 1 year before I went to work.
That's incredible.
Yeah, was 1 year. They heard about Jesus. They were opened, but start to, the dedication, the vision was when I left. And I just left the seed, and I could hear like, oh, the oldest sister was the resistant one.
Okay.
She said,
She put up some barriers.
Yeah, no, I will not. No, I don't want. I'm good. And then she was the last one, which I heard when I was working. Like she went to church and stuff. I said, okay, good for you. It's your
Wow,
choice.
that must have
I'm
been
like,
so exciting for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were the seed that was planted,
Yeah.
and the rest took root.
Yeah, no, you know what? And like what I realized and what you said, there's like a consistent pattern. You went to church, you didn't connect with the service, but the girls that were so nice to you attracted you.
Yeah.
And then you went home, you didn't tell them about everything. You just were changed.
Yeah.
And
They could see the change
Wow.
in me. And that's it.
No, that's beautiful. It's like that Christian character, the character of Jesus that becomes magnetic, where people can feel it.
Yeah, because you cannot convince people to be what you think they should be.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay, so what a story.
Yeah.
What a story. So how did you first hear about Logos Hope, and what led you to join the crew?
The first time I was working in the capital, the ship went there, and I heard like they were looking for volunteers to help, and I went to help for 1 week. And
On the boat? Okay.
for 1 week, I just applied to help for 1 week, and then the first time I didn't like them much because the people were so different.
Oh, sure.
It's like to say hi, and the people react to your hi in different way. You say,
Okay.
hi, hello, how are you doing? Someone like, oh, why are you asking me how am I doing? Like, oh, it's normal Christian.
Yeah, right.
And then it's like, okay, this place is so different. But I was happy. Yeah, and yeah.
Okay.
I have a quick question though, but 'cause we were talking about this on the boat, how in a way you're entrepreneurial as well, and you were saying you were working a lot during
Yeah.
the time. So can you just tell us a bit about like entrepreneurial spirit and how you kind of had that crossroads of staying in that space or going on the ship?
Yeah. I had 4 jobs. I was working for
4 jobs.
Mercy.
because I had a dream.
That's the
I
dream.
wanted to be rich in my 30 years old. And then my father told me, if you want to be rich and have a clean mind, you have to work hard.
And you have a
That's
clean what?
Clean money. Like don't-
clean money. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
clean money. He
All
used to
right,
say, have a clean money. Have a clean money. That was the music back home. Like, don't do drugs. Don't do bad things.
Okay. All right, right.
Yeah, And then that was what I had in my mind. Like, I have to work very hard. And
4
in my,
jobs.
when I be 30 years old, I would be rich, and then I would be rest.
Okay, so you were working and saving
Yeah, working and saving, some helping my family.
as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So after a week on the Logos Hope, you decide to stay.
No.
No?
No.
No?
Oh, no, I wouldn't just decide to to go. Like I had the responsibilities, and I was invited. The people, like lineup people that comes to prepare the ship before the ship go to the country, and then they ask us in the church at that time, in our community, if we could help. They need help, and yeah, I said I'm willing, because all people that I was working with, my boss and all friends, they knew me. I always where I am going, I want to make sure people knows that I am human being. And one thing I am a Christian. I'm not scared to say that. I am a Christian, and I want everyone knows that.
Okay.
And then when you say you're a Christian, people they have a certain expectations about you.
Sure.
So you will be accountable. And all places that I was working, they knew I was a Christian. And then I say, there is the place that need people to help. Like it's for free. And I don't know how things worked. I just sent email to some, and then I asked them for a week. At the same time, in 4 places, I got a week off.
Wow.
Like crazy.
So you asked them, and they gave you the week off?
Yeah, they gave me a week off. They said, okay, sure, I know you can, you will come back, and I know there's a good reason for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't often ask it to stop work, and I used to work so hard.
Sure,
and then,
sure.
I was surprised, like, okay, you're asking 1 week off, okay, we will give you. And then, yeah.
Okay, so you did the week. You said, nope, maybe not for me.
Yeah.
But you eventually signed up.
Yeah, I signed. I was like, I want to do something different. Yeah, I want to do something different. And I saw Focus Hope, they're sharing knowledge, help, and hope. I can just go volunteering and help. And I don't know,
You felt God was calling you to this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was God's calling to do it. It's like,
Wow.
when you are living a life that God didn't call you to live, sometimes you feel like doesn't make sense me doing this.
Sure.
I knew what I wanted. I wanted to be rich.
Yes. Nothing wrong with being rich.
Yeah,
nothing
very
wrong.
rich.
No, nothing wrong with having money at all.
Of course. And I was like, I think I felt like I am in the season where I have to do something else.
Okay.
I was feeling like I'm wrong doing this. I'm wrong. I should do something else. And then I felt like joining the ship was the thing,
Okay.
And then I decided to sign it for
How long were you going to stay on the boat for initially?
1 year.
1 year. Okay.
I like it too much.
That's
and
a
then now I'm
commitment.
2 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 year.
So your family, did they support you in this?
Yeah, of course. My mom was so happy. What are you going to do there? Just volunteering. At first, she said, my mom knows me, and she said, "Okay, is it volunteering? Are you sure about that? Because everything was money.
Yeah,
I had to work for
right.
money.
So
I had to
now
do it
she's
for money.
saying, yeah,
my mom
different
like,
person.
this is so weird. You? I said, yes, me. She said, okay, if you feel this. God's calling to help the organization, the community. I'm okay with that, but I don't know. I'm not sure. She was really,
Yeah, she was questioning.
Yeah,
Is this really? Are you really being
yeah.
serious about this? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 1 year has been 2 years. What does a typical day look like for you on the boat?
working hard, which
Okay.
for me is not out of my
4
comfort
jobs?
zone.
No.
Yeah, for me it's good. We work 5 days a week, and 1 day we go help in the community
Okay.
that they need, and we have 1 day off. So it's kind
So you've worked in the community in Bermuda.
yes.
What
we
have
help.
you? What are some of the things you've done?
I went to visit some organization, like they help teenagers. I don't remember the name now.
Okay,
And then
okay.
homeless. Some friends went. I didn't went there. It was
Okay.
in my off day, and then just go around, meet people, ask them about
Okay.
the culture and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts about Bermuda?
Okay, I like it. I like people. People here are so friendly. So if you don't, we were lost. We were looking for, chicken KFC place.
Yeah.
I was like, "Where's KFC? Where's KFC?" And then my friend say, "Okay, let's stop this lady." I say, "Are you sure?" She's busy, and she stopped.
Aww.
she said, "Oh, you are lost." We say, "Kind of." She said, "Okay, this is the way she came with us."
All the way to
Yes, to show us. I was like,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, that's Bermuda
so
hospitality.
Good.
Yes, as
so
Tariq would
good.
say, welcome to Bermuda. Indeed,
So good.
indeed. So you talked about your work. What are some of the work that you do on the boat?
I mean, I worked and I'm working in marine services, which is steering the ship, working alongside with the captain.
Okay, okay.
That's where I work.
Uh-huh.
And painting, chipping, and
Wow.
doing all of these works.
Okay.
And then this week, I'm having training to start working in engine.
In the engine room.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So you can be down there in the belly of the boat.
That's serious business.
Yeah, very serious. Yeah.
What has been the most rewarding part of your time on the boat?
Remotive. What do you mean?
Rewarding. What has
Yeah.
been, Jennifer, can you tell it in Portuguese?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Uh,
Remember all Portuguese.
¿Qué te dio la más gracia de estar ahí?
I would say people.
Okay.
People are very, I mean, I don't know, people on board are very kind, are very warm.
Mm-hmm.
I was really scared to go the place where I don't know anyone,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because they have for more than 65 different nationalities.
Ooh.
More than
Ooh.
60 nationalities. Now it's 65 nationalities.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going there. I don't know anyone.
Of course. Yeah.
That was like, you have to be brave enough to do
You
what
and very courageous.
very
yeah.
courageous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I went. At the first week, I was so shy and scared of everyone. But one by one, just come. Hey, we have move nights. You want to come? Like, okay, nice. And
So
really, people are amazing on board.
Wow.
So
wow.
warm and yeah.
That is something. And how many people are actually on the boat?
Now, I yesterday I was talking to Navia. She gave me right information. I
Who's
think
Navia?
Navia, she works in communication. and
Where's she
stuff.
from?
She's from India.
Okay.
And then, yeah, she told me right information. It's like 300 people.
30.
300.
300. sorry.
300, okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
300, good Lord. You're
300.
packing it
Sorry,
like
sorry,
sardines.
my bad. 300. Yeah,
Okay.
she helped me to correct it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So the people have been the most rewarding. What has been, I guess, maybe difficult or unexpected challenges that you've encountered since living on the boat?
Oh wow, this question.
Is it the seasoning? No, I'm just kidding. This is a safe place. No one's listening.
I see. Well, I could say different culture.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, for me, there is some signs that means different for me, for my culture, and for others, different means different things.
Yes, okay.
For example, when I'm tired, I don't want to talk that much, and I just use my eyes to talk to people. It's like, how are you? I say, cool. Like, just close.
Oh, you just blink.
Yeah, I like blink. That they were like, what are you doing?
Okay.
I'm just to react to your questions. Like, I don't understand, you know?
Yeah,
It's kind
the
of
communication is difficult.
Yeah, communication is kind of difficult.
That's been challenging.
For me, my culture, if you do like, nice. It's like, it's okay. I'm okay. And then they like, what do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sometimes what is common for me in my
Yeah,
culture, for
sure.
other people means different.
Absolutely, yeah.
This,
I can definitely relate to that.
yeah, I have to be
Definitely
very
relate to that.
careful because every 3 months we have new people
Okay,
joining
okay.
the ship. So I have to be very careful how to greet them, to behave, and my, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Because now that you've been 2 years, you're
Yeah.
you're somewhat considered a senior, right? Yeah, a senior crew
Yeah.
member. Now, how do you?
Senior crew member.
Big shot.
Big job. Yeah, lots of stripes. So, you talked about cultural and language differences. Did you speak English when you got on the boat?
Yeah, it's like one of the requirements is you have to speak English. You
Okay.
have to have a basic English.
Right.
But my English was not like now, was so bad.
Right. Yeah. You're
I
fluent.
improved. Oh, am I?
No, English is smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
No. Can you share a memorable story of someone you met, maybe at a port or in the boat, whose life has impacted you?
Oh, yes, I remember that. Thank you for asking. I wanted to share about her.
Okay.
She's Nancy. She's from Philippines. She lives in Bahamas, Nassau.
Okay.
I had a friend on board that he's engineer, and he introduced me to her. So she was